that'll sync the mics and all the footage up. I can see the spikes and the thingy. Right, you ready to go?
If I can do any work, or you did.
It's locked. Right, okay, off we go. Right, and if you just keep it as, just let it, so it's nice and
What is this place called?
So it's nice and comfortable. Right, we're heading today to Dalquharran Castle ruins. Eddie, my faithful crew member,
That's me.
is here to assist me with all of the different gear I've got. A few videos are going to be made from this, so I don't know which one you're watching now, but you may be watching the 3D video, or you might be watching the 360 video. And I think this is the route here we're going to go. And we're heading to a place which we think is down this way. We're not 100% sure because we've not been here before, but we're heading to a place called Dalquharran Castle, and it's a ruined castle that is in this area. There's a yellow and a red arrow, so let's go down this way and see if it's this way, and we can ask this
That's where
person.
the Indians are.
There's somebody walking a dog, we can ask them if this is the correct way, and hopefully it will be. So we're going to fly our drones around the castle when we get there. Right, stand out there a wee bit. We're going to fly our drones around the castle when we get there and take a good view, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about some history about the castle when we get there. Hello there, no, they're just excited. I take we're on the right road for the castle ruins. Or are we not? Are we going the wrong way?
No, you can go this way, but it's a wee bit more awkward. See if you go down that.
Oh, okay. What?
Down there,
Uh-huh.
and walk down straight down the road.
Aye.
And then you'll come to the bottom.
What, you mean back onto the main?
No.
Oh, right, sorry.
See if you go round this way, and then down.
Right.
Takes you down the front of the castle.
Okay.
Right.
Follow the road right round here.
I'll show you
Alright.
after that one.
Okay, smart. When we're filming here, I hope you don't mind. I can totally cut you out if you want. The film. We're making a wee YouTube video about the castle.
Alright.
We're going to take a wee walk round about it. Can you get inside it? Aye.
No, it was boarded up, but see if you walk round. See if you walk round. Hey, you two! If you walk round to the front of the new castle, there's an entrance you can get in through.
All right. No supposed to, but you. Oh well.
Everybody else does.
Well, if everybody else does, maybe we will as well. I don't like doing things I'm not really supposed to do, but you can get away with quite a lot in Scotland. Well, I'm glad I met you there because we were going totally the wrong way, weren't we? All right.
The road.
What are you doing? I did look ahead. I looked at Google Maps and that, and I saw there were a few different ways where places I could park.
You can actually go down the field, go to the little bridge.
And get into
the castle first, and then it'll take you up to the new one.
See, you're telling me now there's an old castle and a new castle. I didn't know that.
What way did you come in? Did you come in?
Well, I just parked across there and just
what
walked.
road did you come?
We came through that way, down through that way.
See if you came through Daly.
Aye.
See as you're coming down the slope, you'll see two castles.
Right.
You'll see the ruin, and you'll see the.
Is the other one, the newer one, I presume, is it occupied?
No.
Ah, right, okay, that's all right. I was worried that the newer one was maybe like a wedding venue or something.
It was supposed to be, but you moved into the house as well.
All right. So I know it's a lot of people get confused with Blair Wan and Dalquharran because they sound a bit similar and they're pretty close, but Blair Wan, if I'm right, is an active like wedding venue, and so I didn't want to go there, obviously, disturb anybody. It's a cracking day for it, isn't it? I've got a wee YouTube channel, and the purpose of it is to try and encourage people, visitors to Scotland, to come to the south of Scotland as well as going up north to the Highlands, because I think there's just as much beauty and history down in the south here. Well, I suppose, I bet hordes and hordes will only come, you know. Do they? Aye. But but hordes come to
the castle.
Really? I thought it was going to have to be in track. I didn't think it was. Aye.
But if you're round about in that as well, 'cause it's quite a nice walk.
Aye.
It's put in a walkway that you can walk all the way
Ah, right.
up to.
Oh well, I'll try and discourage the Americans in Australia.
No, it's fine, we get them off. Right, see if you follow this road down.
Okay.
Right, you'll come to a fork in the road.
Right.
You see what I mean?
I'm with
Right,
you.
now if you go down to the right,
Okay.
that takes you to the old castle.
Okay.
Right, so if you take the left, that takes you to the new castle.
Right.
Right, and if you want to get inside that one,
Go to the front.
walk down the front. You'll see a wee bit of path.
Okay.
It's not. It used to be quite highlighted, but it's kind of grown over now.
Aye.
But if you get down the side
Aye.
and
Still
walk
can.
round,
Right.
you can get
And
into
that-
the front.
Right. That's it. And that's the one on the left.
Uh-huh.
So, are they both worth a wee visit?
Aye.
Aye. We'll visit them both then.
Well, that's what you came to see.
Well,
isn't
we're
it?
here. Why not?
Uh-huh.
Well,
There's an Adams building, so
right. What does that mean?
Knocklin Castle.
Uh huh.
The same guy that built
Oh,
Knocklin
aye,
Castle.
that's right. My
built
missus
it.
was telling me it's the sister castle. Well, this is my wife. It's the sister castle of Culzean. I'll need to try and mention that. Right. Well, off we go on our merry adventure. Thanks very much for your
Thank
info.
you.
See you later. Well, there, that was quite interesting. Always good to get a bit of perspective for a local person who knows a lot more than me and Eddie know about this area, and some wee insider tips about the best way to get inside the castle, which you're not really supposed to be able to do, but looks like we're going to be doing that today, getting inside it maybe. Right, so we'll go down to the one on the left first, Eddie. Have a look at that. Have a wee fly around it, and then we'll go to the one on the right and have a look at that. I thought there was only one, but it turns out there's two. Well, there you go. And this is the part of the video that I'll introduce a wee bit of music, as we're not really saying much. And I'll be editing my voice out as some music plays as we walk along here. Obviously we're not going to be going as high as that helicopter is, but we still have to be aware of any other aircraft in the area when we're flying. You alright there, pal?
I think so, yeah.
You want a wee rest?
In a minute.
Right. Just let us know if you need to stop for a rest, we'll stop. I maybe need to expand the size of my crew by
What's that
one.
village over there, do you know?
What's that?
A wee village over there, is it?
Daly.
Oh, is that Daly?
That's Daly, aye. You can park in Daly, that little village Eddie just mentioned, and walk to the castle from there. That's another way. I decided not to do that because I like to stay as far away from the public as I can, so that I'm not disturbing anybody, or I'm disturbing as few people as I possibly can. So I've parked somewhere that won't bother anyone, and we're walking on a route that it's the kind of back route in here, so that it'll disturb as few people as possible. Unlike the auditor, who will go to disturb as many people as possible in the loudest way imaginable. That's no us. We want to just go to the nice castle, fly our drones around to get some nice footage, and go home without disturbing anybody. Let me tell you, you alright to walk in while I talk here, or you want a wee rest?
I'll have a rest at the trees.
At the trees, right, we're gonna sit down and have a wee rest at the trees here before we continue
Old age
on.
catching me up.
Aye. Hits us all, pal, hits us all.
Two friends beneath the grey blue sky, where whispers rise and swallows fly. The path unknown, the gate unbarred. We walk the land, we bear no guard. Where the wind walks, we follow, through the green and the gold and the hollow. Laughter in step, and the stories we keep in the shadow of stone, where the ancients sleep. The roots reach out like old men's hands. The ruins rise from dreaming lands. Thistles bow and foxgloves sway, as echoes call from yesterday. Where the wind walks, we follow, through the green and the gold and the hollow. Laughter in step, and the stories we keep in the shadow of stone, where the ancients sleep. They say the walls remember all, the joy, the grief, the rise, the fall. But we bring light and life anew to haunted halls and morning dew. So on we go with boots and heart. The ghosts behind, but we take part in tales not yet fully begun. Beneath the sky, beneath the sun, where the wind walks, we follow, through the green and the gold and the hollow. Laughter in step, and the stories we keep in the shadow of stone, where the ancients sleep. Where the wind walks, we follow.
Actually, in Scotland, if there is a gate that absolutely restricts your ability to get to where you want to go, that's unlawful, and you can apply to have that gate removed, and the erector of the gate prosecute it. That's why the gate that we came past today didn't preclude us from walking around it, because in Scotland most landowners know that the Land Reform Scotland Act 2003 gives us Scots the right to go anywhere and do almost anything we want in Scotland. There are a few restrictions, but I'm not going to get into that just now, that's for another video. But that's why, especially if you're a drone operator, it's a good idea to book a wee holiday to Scotland, because there are fewer restrictions of where you can fly. just because we are allowed to go onto pieces of land, private land, that you're not allowed to go into in England, and we don't have to seek permission to even take off and land or operate a drone on private land. Because at the moment, and it may change, but at the moment, one of the restrictions of being on private land on with your rights to access is that you're not allowed to operate a motor vehicle or a motorised vehicle. And as yet, they haven't defined a drone as a motorised vehicle. So therefore, you can operate a drone. Now that may change, and they may decide that a drone is a motorised, you know. So here we see the castle just coming into view a wee bit. This is the one on the left. So the lady said the one on the right down there's the older one, but we'll go to this one on the left first. This is the bigger one, I think. Dalquharran Castle. And you have to excuse the bounciness of the 3D camera if that's the video you're watching at the moment, because although I have got myself a big gimbal for it, I haven't quite worked out how to mount the camera and balance it properly. So at the moment the 3D camera is just on a standard selfie stick, and it may be bouncing about quite a bit, so please forgive me for that. So what I'll do now is, if you hold on a wee second, Eddie, I'm going to spin the 3D camera around as we come towards Dalquharran Castle. So now if you want to look at my handsome face and Eddie's ugly face as I narrate this video, you'll need to watch the 360 version of this video, which I will leave a link to in the description of this video. And if you're watching the 360 version of the video, I encourage you to go and buy a set of Meta Quest 3 goggles so that you can then view the 3D video in all its glory. And I'm not getting paid by Meta or the manufacturer Kucam of this other 3D video to say that, although I might send them a copy of the video and ask them if I can become an affiliate, you never know. Anyway, I'm seeing a gate here that looks like we can't get in, but that lady said if we walk around it to the front there is a way of getting in. So we will have a wee walk round, but even if we can't get in, and there's somebody in there already, we will do some flying from out here. But there's some kids in there, we passed them on the road actually. Oh, they're flying a drone too. Oh, there's somebody, oh, that's Stevie. Stevie's flying his drone. Let's go and meet Stevie. How do we get in? Oh, we can't get up there now. Can we get in down that way? Stevie! Ah, but we can't, that road's blocked off. We need to go down that way. Oh, too long to tell you. We came for outer space. Yeah, we can walk down that way. We'll try that route. Fantastic, we'll go that way. Right. I thought this place would be deserted. I didn't realise it would be a theme park full of people. Stevie's here already. He got a brilliant deal on a Mavic 3 for cash converters. Right, oh here's a wee pass. This could be the way we're going here.
Where we are?
Is this the way around here? Or is it? Is it? You think so? Let's go. Let's see. We'll try it. You all right there, Eddie? How you doing? You fit and healthy? Oh, here we go. This all day is oh lovely.